well-run drive.
July 4th, day 33 of the trip. Day 33. It's a special number for Jess and I. That's pretty cool. It just so happens to be when we really make a big push
To walk over this bridge.
to walk over this bridge. Yeah. Got some word from some locals last night that they rip dirt bikes on this road and horses, and so now I feel safe. Yeah, today we make a pretty big push on the Alaska Highway, or the Alcan. We're going to be driving about almost 5 hours to Fort Nelson to a dispersed or random camping site. It's a beautiful day, a little windy again, nothing we're not used to. Cool way to wake up on part of the old Alaska Highway. And we just happen to be driving on it today. So, not this, but two people that came down here to see the bridge that are also going to Alaska. They've been there before, gave us some tips, and told us we should go to Vanstock, right outside of Anchorage. And I think it's July 16th-ish or something, so maybe we'll end up there. And get right into the day. We're gonna go to A&W.
To celebrate America's Independence Day.
And happy 4th of July to everybody back home. We are celebrating it here in Canada on the Alaska Highway. And we're gonna be going to A&W, which is like, other than McDonald's, it's the leading fast food franchise in Canada, which is crazy. It started in the United States, but if you're from the States, A&W is not something that you typically go to. There's so many other options before you get to that. And here, they're everywhere. So thank you to Christian, by the way, if you're watching this, we appreciate you. He sent us some money yesterday. We're gonna get probably some burgers, definitely some fries. Jess wants fries, and just so happened when he sent the money, he said, this is for some fries. So,
And I was literally hankering for some fries yesterday.
So yeah, there's one about 40 minutes away at 10 a.m. now, so we're gonna have ourselves an early A&W breakfast lunch. We typically eat pretty well, and we have been for a couple weeks now, so we're gonna treat ourselves to some indulging
fast food, the American way.
The American way.
What else are you gonna do on Independence Day?
You gotta have a burger. It's 57 degrees out right now. Absolutely beautiful day. Clear skies, no rain in the forecast. Send her on down the road. All right. This is the reality of living in a van. Every day we pack up to leave, and it takes anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to pack everything up, get everything tight. You gotta batten down the hatches, turn our bed into a dog bed for Otto. It's dirty really quick, but it cleans up really quick. Last night we only took out propane stove for coffee this morning, so we should cut the time down pretty significantly. And then we're hitting the road, so before and after here. And there you have it. Clean and ready to hit the road. Pretty good about battening down the hatches. Hatches? We haven't had too much fall over on this trip. Spent a lot of time on my grandma's boat, and you rock sideways, you have to have everything battened down. So maybe it's instilled in us pretty well. What are you doing? Back to sleep, I guess. If you've made it this far into this video and you've been watching us from the beginning, or you're new or whatever, as we move forward, we'll be talking a lot more, kind of pull back the curtains on the van life, cook, how we live off grid, and everything in between. So if there's anything you want to know, drop it in the comments. We'll try to answer it and try to fully immerse you guys in how we live out of this van. We've been doing it for about a month now. Kind of got it down to somewhat of a science. Obviously, we're learning every day, and you will continue to learn. But, all right, let's go get some A&W. And we got to go by Napa, because one thing I forgot was a way to get a bolt off of the tire. So I have sockets and all that, but they could break, so I need to get one of those. I don't know what this is.
I'm gonna call it a crossbar.
A crossbar.
It seems like that's what it's called, but
we'll call it that. That's probably what it is. And then also a tire pressure gauge, another thing I forgot. Store for some more ground beef, probably some water, because Well, we're gonna stock up on some waters because who knows when we'll be able to find it again. So
Shout out Napa.
shout out Napa. Kurt, we are in British Columbia going to a Napa. You'd be proud of us. Top fan, by the way, on Facebook. He's got the top fan diamond.
Oh, really? That's a
He
thing?
does, yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know if he sees that, but if you don't see it, Kurt, you are a top fan. We appreciate you.
Nice. Shout out Napa.
All right, we're gonna show you how we fill up our water tanks. Just like finding a dispersed site, they show you on these apps where to find clean, fresh drinking water. This is the one we found. It was like 30 minutes from our campsite. And look at that, number 33 right on it. Just how special that number is to us. So we got this tank to fill up and our sink tank to fill up. That's our gray water tank.
Well run dry.
And there you have it. 10 gallons of water for free. It saved us anywhere from 15 to 20 bucks. It's nice that they have those things. On to Napa. We have our 4th of July meal brought to you by A&W and Christian. Thank you, Christian, for sending a couple bucks. Got ourselves a couple smash burgers, some fries for Jess. She wanted fries so bad. Coke and a Sprite. We're gonna enjoy it before we hit our 4-hour drive. So thanks again, Christian, you the man.
Fun fact, we've had a hard time finding grass-fed beef at the grocery stores, but A&W, grass-fed beef. Love to see it. Also, I was reading that while A&W did start in the US, the Canadian side broke off and became independent from the US franchises. So the Canadian A&W is its own independent entity, have been running things very differently than the American A&W since I think I read like the 50s or 60s or something. Apparently the Canadian way is the right way because, like Austin said earlier, we don't see A&Ws thriving in the US, but they are certainly thriving here for good reason. Delicious. Into our spot for the night. Haven't seen it yet, so hopefully it's all good. Just following some GPS coordinates. Home for the night.
Home for the night, sick spot. Not a soul.
A couple souls, but they're leaving. Or we've got it to ourselves. To the water. Hey, bud. We drove through some rain today, but you wouldn't know. Man needs a wash down. So we are going to be staying here tonight off the Alaskan Highway, which is great. Plenty of open space, as you can see, for Otto to run. So far we have it to ourselves, but even if someone else showed up or a couple people did, there's plenty of room to spread out. So if anyone's headed to Alaska, is looking for some free camping sites, feel free to drop a comment and we will send you the coordinates of where we're staying tonight. We'd love to help with any resources learned along the way.